Alrighty guys, we are starting off this 4-look, 1-palette tutorial with the all matte look. I am taking Hobby first throughout my crease. This is personally my best friend blending shade in this palette, so I use it pretty frequently in my crease. Then going in with the shade Midwest, which is like a mid-tone matte creamsicle, I'm patting that all over the inner half of my lid. Then I'm going into the shade Corduroy, which, confession, this is my favorite shade in the palette. It is like the matte, emeraldy forest green the world needs right now, and I'm using a small detailer brush to first start and really intensify that on my outer corner, both on my upper and lower lash lines, and then slowly work it in towards my inner corner, but kind of stopping and fading it out at like the halfway point. Then to really intensify the lash line, I'm taking Dark and Early and running that again, starting at my outer corner and then slowly fading it inward. For all of these looks, I'm going to be using my Butter London Stroke of Wow mascara, and then here I'm going in with a deep emerald green liner to complement the green look. Then because I've been obsessed lately, I'm also going in with some falsies. These I just made a video, actually a couple videos about. They are magnetic half lashes from Ardell, and I'll put the links to all that, how to apply, my favorite styles, in the description below. The lipstick I use to complete this look is ColourPop's Third Eye. I actually use it a couple times here in the video because it is such a complimentary shade for so many different kinds of looks. To make sure this video isn't a million years long, I'm going to put everything else I'm wearing on my face in the description box below, but know that on my face I am wearing the contour, highlight, and blush from the Emily Edit palette. Okay, disclaimer done, let's move on to the Purple Halo Eye. I am first starting with the Matte Plum shade Family, and I'm patting that in my outer corner as well as my inner corner, and then I'm using that same brush to connect the two throughout my crease. Speaking of the crease, to help blend that purple out a little bit more, I'm going in with the shade Prayer, and unlike Hobby, which is my go-to crease shade, Prayer has a slightly more mauve-y, cooler undertone that complements the purple a lot better than Hobby does. Then to really emphasize the spotlight portion of my Halo Eye, I'm going in with Pizzazz. It's a nice mid-tone shimmery plum shade, and I'm using my finger so I get max pigmentation and patting that starting in the center of my lid and then blending into those matte corners. Next I'm going into Eve Rose, which was such a surprising duochrome in this palette, and taking a detailer brush to pat that just on the very center of my lid closest to my lash line, and then using Oh Heavens to brighten up my inner corner. Then to really smoke this look out, I went in with a deep shimmery purple liner all along my waterline. To finish off the eyes, once again, my mascara and lashes are applied, and then for the lips, I went in with the Dose of Colors I Love Sarai collaboration, and this is the lip gloss in the shade Brio, just something really nice and shimmery, shiny to complement this bold purple eye look. Alright, moving fast into the third neutral eye look, I'm starting once again with Hobby, running that through my crease, same old deal, and then next moving into the shade Apartment. This is on a slightly smaller, more detailed brush, and this I start in my outer corner and sweep through almost to my inner corner, but I basically want to use this to deepen up my whole crease. Also, to make sure the lower lash line didn't get left out, I swept some of it down there too. Okay, so this is not quite a cut crease look, but it's like a fluffy... Okay, so I'm applying concealer to my lid. I'm taking it up to my crease so I have more of a distinction between my crease shade and my lid shade, but I wouldn't call it a cut crease. It's more like a soft focus crease. You know, we're not trying to injure anyone up in here. For the lid shade, I'm going in with Top Story and kind of a dense but relatively flat shader brush. That way I can really pack on the pigment here. And I'm doing that all over the lid. Pretty much wherever I put that concealer, I am applying this lid shade. Then for the last of the shadows, I'm going in with Oh Heavens and putting that in my inner corner, as well as using it to brighten up my brow bone area. Then the usual steps, did mascara and lashes, and I finished off the look with a lipstick from the brand called Mented Cosmetics. This is the shade Nude La La, and on me it is a deeper nude shade that I just felt was so perfect heading into cooler fall weather to complement these more earthy, warm-toned fall eyes. And on to the final look, which is actually one that you guys picked on Instagram. I was at a loss for what to do with all these amazing shades, and it turns out you guys wanted to see more berries and greens. So that's where this look came from. I'm starting with the shade Grateful, which is this gorgeous light minty pistachio, and I'm applying that in my inner corner, both above and below the lid, and taking that into about the inner half of my lid. Then I used Good Vibes on a fluffy shader brush to inject some major copper into this look. I patted that starting in my outer corner, but then also took whatever was left on the end of that brush and brought it in super faintly in through my crease. Then, you guessed it, I'm using the shade Hobby to help blend that all throughout my crease. Sticking with the berries, I'm moving on to Cheer on a smaller detailed / pencil brush, and I'm patting that in my outer corner to really intensify it, as well as dragging that down along my lower lash line. Now for the liner, I'm going in with a liner brush that I have spritzed with a setting spray. I used Urban Decay's All Nighter. You can use whatever it is you have, but then I went into the shade Side Hustle and used that as a nice contrasting color to go over that berry shade as a wing. Last up are the lips, and once again I'm using that same ColourPop shade from the beginning of the video, and that's it. That's everything you need to create all 4 of these looks using the Emily, Noel, and Revolution The Wants palette. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think, which look was your favorite in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye guys!